Pisces, so this is your last reading for the week before we start a new week. Tomorrow we're going to do the month of October, so make sure to subscribe to make sure that you do not miss that, because we're going to be looking at what the energies are going to be like in October. October, one of my favorite months. You know, October, November's kind of and then December's, the Christmas season's really good for me too. So I love fall, I love Christmas. They're like my favorite in the year, plus the weather is cooler, and I've realized that I'm a cooler weather type of person, I think. Yeah. So, what are we looking at? You're looking at your hopes and fears, and you're looking at your outcome. This is the last two cards of the Celtic Cross that I did last Sunday. And your hopes and fear is your focus. The energy to focus on what you want to do. It's number 22, and the herb is Brahmi, B-R-A-H-M-I, something I'm not unfamiliar with, but most definitely something that you can look at. Let me see here. So I'm going to read what focus is. 22, always nice, master. We said 33, we'd have 11, we had 22 now, so a lot of like beautiful numbers coming in. It says the potential is there, but more refined focus and greater thought is required. A breakthrough. Oh no, I can't. This is the other card. Okay? A breakthrough is indicated. Yes, it happened again. But you will need to be open to it and also understand it may not be exactly what you're looking for. And exactly what we were talking about yesterday is the focus sometimes is, it's a little foggy of how it's going to manifest, but we know it's going to manifest, okay? So, let's keep going. Be open to any possibilities, inspiration, new ideas, understandings, and also new communication should be forthcoming. Don't take anything at face value at the moment, as you need to uncover the truth and question and explore deeper. Education, learning new skills that require mental application, gaining greater wisdom are all energies that are present. Yeah. I'm going to give you an example. Like I said, I'm planning on a course, but I want to integrate it from different things that I've seen, different courses that I've taken, and everything, put it together and to form into something like a secret recipe, right? A secret sauce. And I'm not exactly sure how that's going to come to be, but in my heart of hearts, Pisces, I feel it like it has already happened. And, you know, that is a clear indication that you're going in the right direction, because Spirit is feeding me all the different sources that I got to be looking at. It's putting these things in my path, right? So I'm taking notes, and I'm sure that at one point in this beautiful notebook that I have will come the secret sauce of putting all of these components together and making them into something of great value and great insight that's easy for you to follow, that's going to just open up the pathways and help you out. Okay? I want to help the world find a better place, and that's exactly what this is. This what feels like. Don't worry so much about everything that's coming in. You know your focus is getting sharpened because you are being led to do things. You are led to take things into account, but sometimes you're not exactly sure what that's going to look like, but you feel it within yourself that it's going to come into a great recipe. Okay? So just keep focusing on what you need to do, and don't worry so much about, don't let fear come in as going, is this going to amount to anything? Okay? Those thoughts need to go back. Of course they're amounting to something. You're doing something every single day. The last card that came in is breakthrough, and this is the outcome. In other words, if you keep your focus sharp, if you keep going in the direction that you need to go, the breakthrough will come in. It can't do nothing but, okay? When you keep looking, when you keep searching, when you keep learning and seeing and observing and doing everything and walking every day a path towards something, something will just kind of sort of happen. I've seen it happen to me a million times and other people. You just got to keep walking the walk, talking the talk, and believing that something's going to manifest at the end of this. Don't be so hell-bent on what that is or what that looks like, because it may look different from the first point A to point Z, right? By the time you get to Z, you'll probably look back at A and go, wow, that didn't look anything like that. But that's not important. A was the catalyst to B, C, D. It was getting you to get to that point, okay? They're stepping stones. Wow, what a great opening. How do I beat that? Maybe I should just say goodbye. Thank you for reading. You go, wow, 5-minute reading from Jane. That doesn't happen every day, does it? No, it does not. Okay, so these are the only 2 decks that are incomplete. Every other deck has had all of its cards returned to them, because that's, I like that. Let me see her Pisces. So I'm starting a little out of order, but I'm going to start with the Tarot deck. The Enchanted Dreams. Of course, I have already shuffled these. Out of one of these decks came the Balancing Act. I am hoping that I can see it again. Okay, so the Devil. Oh, ooh, okay. So it's time to thank the Devil. Some of you, I love the newbies who say, I'm never going to thank the Devil. The Devil's evil. The Devil is restriction in Tarot, okay? It's the things, it's the tricks and the stuff that we tell ourselves. It's the addictions that we put in place of actual action because we don't want to deal with things. It's the boundaries that we set. It's the cycles of guilt. It's the frustration, the addictions. And all these things come from places of where you need to be healed. So in this case, we're going to thank the Devil for helping us find the way out, okay? The Devil makes things so uncomfortable for us. It restricts our range of movement that we're thinking to ourselves, I can't do this anymore, okay? You ever been in that? It's a form of the Devil. If you've ever been in that kind of situation, it's a form of the Devil, and it feels like the Devil. Having been in a job I hated for 11 years, I know this, okay? And I could have freed myself at any point, but dictate inside of my head of going, I'm never going to get hired, they're never going to see the value in me anywhere else. I was lucky to get this job. It's so hard to go out and look for a job. I could have freed myself so many times just doing just about anything else. But no, I kept myself there, and I did it, okay? But that's the Devil inside of me. That was the restriction, the boundaries that I set. And I've been talking about that all week. It's like freeing yourself from that in your mind. Freeing yourself from those helpless thoughts, those things. There's the Devil right there, okay? Those helpless thoughts. Those ones telling you that you're better off here, okay? So we're going to thank this Devil for making things so uncomfortable to the point of unbearable that we're saying, to hell with you, Devil. I need to get the hell out of here. I need to find a better way. I need to heal. I need to give myself kudos. I've got to stop being small. I've got to break out in freedom like the cards yesterday. Freedom, okay? So they made us focus so much on what was wrong that it got so uncomfortable that you had to leave it, that you had to break through from it, okay? And this caused movement. So yes, kudos to you, Devil. Like they were saying, focus on the good and bad and the stuff that made you go to where you needed to be, okay? From that, it comes the breakthrough, comes the liberation, comes the freedom, okay? And if you see life this way, I'm telling you, you will have fewer devils. You have the Five of Swords, right? Getting yourself out of the dark, that breakthrough card right here, coming out of the dark. That song has been coming through all week, coming out of the dark. I think that's like, I think it's mostly probably just the way I feel for all of these readings. It's about coming out of the dark. Yesterday I said with the Fool card, there was the sword hanging down. It is here again. It's that shiny blade. It's almost like a beacon of light showing you the way, the breakthrough, the Ace of Swords coming out. It's that one sword that's telling you, you can get the hell out of here, okay? You can. You don't need to stay here. There's a door with a light shining, guiding you, telling you, come here. And you may be going, yeah, but it's scary. I don't know. I know this little corner right here. I don't know this right here. But you do know. You do know you don't want to be here anymore. Don't keep yourself in that perspective. The Five of Swords for me is the perspective. Which side are you on? The winning, the losing? It depends on what side you're on, right? It depends on what way you're looking at it. So, there. Oh yeah, so this is lesson time. This is like, oh yeah, Jane's gonna tell you how it is. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that bossy lady on TV is telling me to get my butt in gear. Get my head out of my butt. Not exactly, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? No, there's that tower hiding underneath the deck. I don't like that one. It's kind of, there's the Queen of Wands. There you go. Coming out of the dark. And who does it better than the Queen of Wands? Because she is like the goddess of light. Right? She's got that brilliant light shining from her. Look at this. She can shine. She can shine a light from any place that she's at. She can shine this light and make a breakthrough and make it worth it, okay, to get out of there. 2 thumbs up. Love the Queen of Wands. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She has everything. She's inspiring energy. She has joy in her step. She knows how to make others smile. She has personal flair. She has appeal. Okay? She follows her passions. And that's what makes her brilliant. It also gives her that momentum, right? Turn that fire into that one. Yeah. Take the fires of hell, like they all say in all the biblical things. The fires of hell. Turn it and use it. Okay? Burn your way out of those restrictions. Figure out how to use it. Use that fire to help you move forward. You can do it. Absolutely, you can do it. Okay? All right. Changing up decks. Absolutely. We're changing up decks. Map. Enchanted map of the Oracle. I think it's enchanted. Is it of the Oracle or is it just enchanted map? Alright, so I think it's in this one that it was balancing act. I don't know if it's going to come out. Probably not. Home. 27. 9. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Yeah. I feel that this is almost like an invitation to come home to your best energy, Pisces. I do feel that. Because if you've ever gone to meditation and gone to that place where your spirits rise, or resides, where your spirit rises and spirit form resides, okay? Let's just call it that. All of this stuff that we go through daily kind of melts away. You feel probably in a very peaceful, and it's beyond love. There's something beyond that. There's no word for it, which is appropriate because I don't think there should be any type of word for it. It can't be compared to anything. And there's no friction, I would say. There's no friction. That's the one thing that we do have here that we don't have there. I would say that when we feel happy here, there's still friction, there's still everything, all the challenges and all the excitement. But you get more a sense of home. It's like a connection to that realm. I won't say that it's the same because it isn't. It will never feel the same. Home is a very different place. Home is a non-friction place. There's no fear, there's no nothing here. This is a really different, okay? But when you feel this sense of energy, when you focus on something and you have all of this beautiful passion and energy and joy settles into you, you get a glimpse of home. You feel like you're coming back to something more similar to your true form, okay? It's like opening or getting close to the door of where we come from. And that's something that we really love. And regardless if we realize it or not, every time we feel any kind of joy and happiness here, it's like a childhood memory that's being brought back of home. Okay? And whether you've been there, whether you've meditated, whether you've felt this energy, it's in a form that can't be defined. It's something that connects back to that part. Okay? I'm explaining it badly, but I hope that you're understanding what I'm talking about. Ugh. These are hard. When making comparisons to spirit like journey or life, and this one, there's not always a lot to compare. Okay, because this is kind of hard. This is one is very frictionless and one is very friction oriented. So they're very different experiences. Okay. Talisman. Oh, I like this one. I haven't had this one in a while. I like it. Okay, so this again is talking about your journey. The talismans is the stuff that you've dropped along the way. Okay, this is the stuff that you've dropped along the way. What is she stepping on? She's stepping on a ruin. And the yin and the yang, her other foot. Okay. Okay, so let me see here. A Pisces. Let me see if I can find. I've moved everything around, and now, of course, I'm not going to find anything anymore, right? I love it when I do this to myself. I think I cause myself, like, you know, not problems, but complications, so that I can, you know, have fun in my life, have some kind of thing. Oh, there it is. Let me see. Okay, it wasn't far. I knew it wouldn't be far, but let's see what that one says. Do I even have it here on this chart? I don't think so. I don't recognize this one. This may be a different set. I'll have to look at the book. So, I should have done that just at the beginning. So we have 49. Ooh. 49 as 13 is 4. Love that number. 4 is a very good number for me. It's a number of stability. Okay. Okay, so a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. I love this. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. So absolutely. So I love the fact that this is a talisman, although this is really bothering me. So let me see here, Pisces. I don't know if I'll cut this out or not, but let's see. Rune list. Let's see if I can find it quickly here. Let's see. Let's do images. Okay. So this one has got that twisty thing. My runes, I don't have those. Is it even a rune though? Interesting, Pisces. Oh wait, that might be it. Oh, it might, okay, wait a minute. Oh, it is. Okay, it's harvest. It's just the way that it's done. Okay. So it's fruition. Can reward, peace, commitment, fruition, harvest. That's what I was talking about. Your hard work is coming into harvest. Okay, that's a strange... It's just the way that it was made. It looked a little bit weirder, but it's okay. So thank you for letting me figure that out, because it would have bothered me, and now I know. And she also has this, looks like dragon or something on her arm, but it looks like a dragon's head, right? So that's the courage coming through, in her garment. There's so many like hidden gems in this. There's the light, the talisman being dropped on the road, like something you can keep, a one-up as you go. There's the yin and yang sign for the duality and how you're working that. There's that harvest, and it's like you're going from a place of harvest. And I'm pretty sure we could look at her tunic that has all the constellations, or what it looks like on this widening road that shows not the end. Look, it is foggy. So we've been talking about that all week. I'm sorry if I took some time, but this card is important. They're telling me this card is important for the end of the week reading that we're doing. So it's about, you have everything. There really are just speaking about everything that you have and everything that you needed to get to where you were going. That's it. You no longer need to be stopped by this devil. You can shine your way through everything if you use your focus, okay? The breakthroughs will come along the way, not only by things being shown to you as you walk, because the fog clears up as you walk. They're showing me, you know, when you drive, you can usually see like 10 feet in front of you, but you can't see much further. But as you drive, you still see that 5 or 10 feet in front of you. Sometimes it gets a little thicker, sometimes it gets a little thinner, but you generally can see right in front of you, right? So as you go, it will get clearer. As you go, the breakthroughs will come. You've just got to remember that. Look at that. So beautiful. You have Wizards of Awareness and Magical Map Shifter. So I love the 3 here. This is like the 3 of Pentacles of spirituality. It's also Wizard of Awareness. This is the Hermit feeling, awareness. It's letting that guidance come in. 52-7, the year of the 7 of Pentacles, the year of assessment. And Magical Map Shifter. Map Shifter means that you will change the map as needed. You're going to be able to shift where you need to go and what you need to do to get to where you need to go and what you need to do. Okay? These are beautiful. You have the compass, you have the time clock, you have the key. What else is here? You have the wings, of course. But there's a little different set of wings here in this picture. Okay? Again, taking the time, I could probably do an entire video on each of these cards because they have a lot of symbolism in them. They have a lot of meaning. But you're getting a lot of wisdom here. You're getting even the priestess feeling here from this beautiful lady. The receiving, her hand going upwards like this. I love it, okay? Everything here is pointing to the fact that you have what you need. You have everything you need to get to where you need to go, okay? You have luck, the talisman. You have the Hermit's awareness and intelligence, and you have the ability to move that map and change it where you need. All you keep is your focus here. Keep your focus sharp on where you need to go and what you need to do. Just keep that focus going. All right. Itchy ear. If you're a spiritualist, your ears are gonna really get it, by the way. All this shuffling to get the same card as yesterday. Harmony. Everything's in perfect harmony, Pisces, okay? You're getting your rewards, okay? No worries about that. You're definitely getting what you deserve And of course, it's a number 7 again. You get 25 and 52. You're getting the same thing, right? Stability and balance are indicated. A return to center. And I got the balance card in this. I told you guys before. So this is their way of, like, you know, when I can't figure it out, well, they figure it out. Let me see here. I'll show you. I'll just quickly show you what I saw. The card. It was very white, very beautiful. Oh, rabbit is waking up. I'm sure it's in this one. Yep. And it was 11, balancing act. You see that? Yeah. So this is the one that had come out when I was pre-shuffling. And now we have harmony. I was going to say harmony. Return. Stability and balance are indicated, a return to center and a finding of more harmonious relationships. You may find successes at hand for a challenge, undertaking, or a goal achieved. Those undertaking study or academic work will achieve a qualification or find recognition. Beautiful. The chance for a change of attitudes and decision in your favor is forthcoming, so don't be too quick to move on just yet. In other words, don't, you know, I would say just don't be too quick to know the end goal. Just keep walking where you are, okay? Good news, good fortune are headed your way. If you have been in conflict, look forward to a much more peaceful time. Absolutely. But that you're going to create in your own mind. That's how you're going to bring that in. You're going to bring that in yourself, okay? That peace and harmony, you're bringing that in. Nobody else is, okay? Let me see here if I can push this up so we can make more room and bring in more cards for you, Pisces. Okay, so, wonderful. Let's take from the Sacred Forest. I hope you have enjoyed these readings this week. I hope that they've helped you and empowered you and given you hope, enthusiasm, and optimism to look at your way in your life in different ways. And if you have, please go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment, let me know who you are, what you think, anything at all, and as well share if you can, and most certainly like the video. Liking the video helps, always has, always will. Taking a moment to do that really helps this channel, so thank you so much. Okay, so activation, success, gratitude. Okay, we'll take those all. We'll take this all. And we come out with the first card that we had this week. And again, 4. I love 4. Foggy bug. Patience. Okay? Have patience, even though you can't see it. And I feel that that is coming through from this card right here. You see all the way here? You see that fog? Can't really see where that's going. But it's okay. The light is shining through. Like when this card came in, we had so many cards that had the sun in it. Okay? And I didn't really notice it right away. And actually this is 18, so it's 9. It's not 4. I thought it was 13. It's the way they make their 8s almost look like a 3. But it's, I don't know why they made that little curly curl, but whatever. So 18, 9, no problem. It's in the divine, right? It's in the home. Things are divinely happening. Don't worry too much about it, beautiful Pisces. Life is happening for you, not to you. Okay? Believe that. Because we build the home that we want. If you think about it, Pisces, we do build the home that we want in the places that we do. It's like a building plan, okay? Whether you realize it or not, the day you live every day, you're setting intentions. You're putting that energy out in your field, right? So it's happening for you. Success, beautiful. Another wonderful card, 34, number 7, showing in again. All that you've been doing this year has been bringing you to that breakthrough, into that successful stage. That's 7, going into the action of 8 and working hard. You have the 6 here, gratitude. Don't forget to be grateful, even for this sucker right here that made you so uncomfortable that you needed to get the hell out of there, okay? Quite literally, the hell out. Well, Jane made a joke. Okay, so Spirit Guardian of Spring, activation. This is beautiful, 36. Again, 9. 9 showing in, activation with the home card over here. it feels like it could be in the same spot, couldn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah. Might as well I'll add a little something here. If you can find a spot that looks like this is going to bring you tremendous healing and happiness. Oh, it will. It will. There's places around here, especially when the leaves start to turn, and it's in spring when the green comes in and starts filling up and becoming lush, and then in fall when those leaves start turning the gold and the yellows and the oranges and the reds, it just kind of everything just feels different in nature. It brings happiness. And if you can't do that, or a part of your world that you don't have it, you have either just sand or nothing but, there are YouTube videos, immerse yourself in those. There's some channels I listen to, they have little light jazz music and a little bit of a fire going, and you can see the leaves falling in the background. Those are so nice. Those are so nice. I could get lost in that. I also bought some little LED lights that changes colors, and I put them around a room, and I turn the light to orange while I'm listening to those videos. It really makes the vibe come in and gives you that sense of peace. It's a great way to meditate as well. And meditation isn't always about just thinking of nothing. It's about focusing on one thing in particular. And if it's a vibe you need to, go ahead. I'm just putting that in there for you right now, just to help you out with everything, okay? Because it's not always easy. It's not always easy, Pisces. Most certainly, if you're surrounded by people who just take up all your energy all day, create yourself a space where you can, find that mood, that moment. Yeah. Create your spaces, okay? I think that's the best thing you can do. Places you can go. They will serve you if you're younger than I am. I'm going through some massive changes, which is normal for a woman my age. It will serve you well when you reach my age if you can create your happy places, your spaces. They may not work 100% of the time, but they'll definitely save you from, changes of life. Yeah. The Fool coming in again. So this is, of course, a new journey for you, a new place to go. Okay? There's a lot of hope there. I always like that. There's a lot of hope. She's like charging up her crystal. Okay? So charge up your energy. Charge up your crystal from nature, from life, from water, from everything to go on this journey. You can trust it. You can trust it. You're the one. You have everything. See? It's telling you here. Even though you have foggy bog, can't really see, the sun is still there. You can see it in the distance. And that sun, when it shines brightly, it's going to create this breakthrough. It's going to be that that sun that burns the fog away. Because that's what the sun does. As soon as the sun shines, it burns it. It dries up the condensation in the air and takes the fog away. So it's there. It's there. You just got to trust it, okay? The path will be revealed. The breakthrough will come. You have all the magic you need here. You have the Hermit. You have the Magician. You have the magical map shifter. That's magical. There's magician energy here too. So, yeah, you're doing fine. You're doing absolutely great, Pisces. Yeah. Again, reminding you that it is the 7 of Pentacle years, the year of assessment. But assessing how good things are. You don't see him pulling any weeds in this. He's nurturing the stuff that's working, the stuff that's growing, the stuff that's bringing in stuff, okay? That's what you needed to assess. You needed to assess this year. You didn't need to weed the garden, but you did, of the remnants of whatever you couldn't. Yes, we're not going to downplay that, but you're definitely focusing on the stuff that's growing, because we tend to forget. We're going, what's not growing? I'm going to pull the weeds. It's like being focused on just the one thing. You're there spotting the weeds, but you're not actually looking at the plant. Okay? It's like that thing when they're saying, if I tell you to look in a room and find the color red, you're going to see. You're going to see. Like, take a moment and go, that's red, that's red, that's red, that's red. But then if I tell you to look for the color blue after that, you missed all of the blue. You were looking at just the red, right? You weren't looking for blue. So if you're looking at always what's wrong in the situation, you're not looking at what's right. And that's the point I'm making, okay? That's it. That's all I'm making. A lot of a lot of that stuff coming in today. I have a lot to say. Da, 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 da. I'm very happy, yes, Pisces. I have plans for the weekend, so I'm happy. I have different plans. I'm very hopeful, let's just say. I'm holding that space in hope. Freedom. And this is in a different deck that it came in the last time. Freedom came in this deck. And then you have the wisdom of the owl. So you have the wisdom coming in again. There's freedom and wisdom. And they want you to remember that. Okay? There's freedom and wisdom, and there's also breakthrough that comes in with wisdom. So, in other words, when you have lessons learned from the past that bring you a lot of information, a lot of material that you can check on for things, that is freedom. And you should hold that in that energy. You should, the older you get, you should go, wow, I'm just getting wiser by the minute. And everything that comes in is going to help me down the line. Somewhere I'm going to be able to use this to my greatest advantage. I just realized my view screen is completely filled already. It's because 2 or 3 cards have been coming out. Oh, enlightenment. But who cares, right? We'll just keep looking. Look at that. So, this week has been enlightening for you. I'm sure of it, okay? And in that enlightenment, you are going to definitely get that breakthrough that we've been looking for. Yeah. Things are getting clearer. Enlightenment is exactly that. It's getting enlightened, getting more clarity than what you had before, right? Let me see here. Let me see. Enlightenment. Huh. Let me see. Sorry for the... Okay. Oh, well, geez, that doesn't help. The action of enlightening or state of being enlightened. I love it when they answer the question with the same word. It's like, I don't know what it actually means, but I'm going to use a different version of the word. A philosophical movement. I wanted like something I could, actually say. Okay, the action of state of attaining or having attained spiritual knowledge or insight. A particular awareness which frees a person from the cycle of rebirth. Well, there you go. Actually, that's pretty accurate. I like that one. Frees yourself from the cycle of rebirth. It's like going back home, going back to a state of realizing who we are, where we come from, and in that way, I think it unshackles a lot of the stuff. Like, you leave stuff behind from the physical world that you have held as true, and now you realize it's kind of true, but it doesn't need to be all true, right? Absolutely. All right, so let's see here, Pisces. I'm going to read Breakthrough because I want to get to this. I don't want to miss that at all. And for you, feel confident that things are falling into place. Just as seedling breaking through the surface of earth. Just as seedlings breaking through the surface of earth, you too are going to experience and emerge. Where's that enlighten? Emerge, enlighten. you're going to experience an emergence. The efforts of your hard work will become evident, and you'll begin to see the difference all of that labor and time you have invested has made. Absolutely. And yesterday we had that, right? The Nine of Pentacles, the labor is coming to fruition. Count your blessings. Count your blessings. You are gifted with a creative touch and the ability to generate new and wonderful things. Take a moment to feel proud of yourself for all that you have accomplished. That is a lot of what has been said this week in the way that it came through, didn't it? Absolutely. Okay, so one more from this deck, because we haven't had any cards from this deck. We already have one from this one, so it's good. It ends on that one anyway. Oy, okay, no. Too many. Let me see first. I'll show you. The Owl, Wisdom. We've already seen that. The Heart of Sky. I love that. That's like flying with the eagles that we've seen all week. And Earth. I feel that it's showing you like between the Earth and the sky. So that's cool. But I just want a finishing card, please. Okay. Oh, the ghost dance. I like this, especially the fog in it as well. Okay? I love that. Okay, so let's see it. 22 has been coming in as well. 11, 22, 33. So, the ghost dance of the American Plains Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. So it says, when the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Honor the spirits of the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. Lessons, gift, wisdom. Okay? So it says, the ancestors have a message of healing and powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. You are done repeating their tragic stories. Step into the abundance that is offered. Absolutely. And receive the gifts of those that have come before you. And write a new story for your life. I feel that the ancestors came in, the ghost dance, the ancestors came in to tell you that what you've gone through, it's been gone through before. Okay? The stories are different, but the circumstances are different, but the stories remain the same. Okay? It's about overcoming. It's about doing something different with your life. And I think they're coming in to say, you're doing it. You're doing fine. The worst thing you could do is repeat any pattern they're doing. It's time to create your life, create your story, focus on what you want, and have that breakthrough. Okay? I'm going to let you go with this. This is a wonderful ending to this week's readings. I would like to thank all the decks that came in, especially with the Earth energy that came in with the new Virgo moon. It has been wonderful to work with it this week. It's been easy for me. 2 beautiful, easy weeks in a row. I'll take that any day. And tomorrow, like I said, we're going to look at October. We're going to look at the next week coming up. And I'm going to share those energies with you. I hope I see you there. Take good care of yourself, Pisces. I appreciate you. Love, light, and blessings. Bye for now.